Okay, I have some gold dust here, right here. I like to get my colors from the sugar art. And I'm gonna pour a little bit of lemon extract in here to make a paint. And I'll show you to get a little more like that. And then use a brush and kind of swish it around. And I can put a little bit more in, it's a little thick. I find that the lemon extract works a little better than a clear alcohol with this kind of a gold. There we go. Okay, so I need to get this in here and paint all those white parts. Okay, one down, up to the next. Oops, look at that. Just got that right on there. So I'll take a little water and wipe that off. Just getting that excess that I got on there. Okay, next thing I want to do the trim around the drum. And I'm going to be using some red fondant, and then I'm going to be painting it gold. And I decided to use this texture mat, which is from First Impressions molds. So I need to take some of this, knead it, and then roll it into a strip. Place it inside, and then I just push it down, kind of push it back and forth until it fills it in, and push it all the way down and then just pull it off. So I'm going to have a few of these to join these all together. Okay, then flip it over. And release the mold. So I pull back. All right, now to get this to stick, you're going to use a little water right around this base. And it's going to cover up that edge. So notice how I hold it with my thumb for a minute or two to get it to stick. And then turn, turn, turn. Okay, so on here, if I need to join a piece, what I'll do is I'll actually cut it at an angle like this. And same over here. Because then when I put another piece on there, it'll look like it's the same piece. It'll be harder to tell the seam. So. All right, so this is where I cut it at an angle. Let me move this over. Okay, cut it at an angle like this. And then this one, I'll go ahead and cut it here. And then I'll measure it. And I can see that I need to cut it on the next one here. It's already got the water on there. A little closer to me, so go ahead and place that right in there like so. There we go. Okay, so now I need one around the top. Ta-da! All right, so this is the tier that is the drum. So I'm going to use the herb mincer again. Okay, if you don't have one, again, 1/4 inch strips. I'm not really sure what length I need, and I'll figure that out in a second. So I'm going to take one of these. And what I probably should do here is actually mark this. Okay, so let's see. This, was that my front? Yes. All right, so how about if I do this? I will take, this is about the middle of the cake here. I will actually mark down here, and then the opposite side, and then here. So I'm basically like quartering the cake, so I have a guide. So between there and here, about there approximately, and then in between those I'll put a little mark up here, and these are where my strips will go to. So from here down to here, back up here. Again, this is supposed to be like a drum. And I think I got them all. Okay, let me move it closer so I can actually reach. So I'll take my strip. Would that be long enough? Yes. All right, so at the base here, I want to cut at an angle. I'll use this to cut once it's on there. A little bit of water on the back, and then go from that little mark over to that one. Okay, take this and cut. All right, so then I need to come back here and make sure it's attached and straighten it up. Okay, so I can't really see if it's straight there, so I need to turn it a little bit more towards me. And then just use this. Like I said, you could use this to help straighten things up. Okay, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so overlap that, cut it right under there, and then cut this one at an angle. Okay, and then just continue all the way around. And there we go. Okay, so the part that's red down here, I'm going to go ahead and take my gold, and I am just going to paint this. So by doing it red, I'm not going to have to paint every little inch of this, because it'll just blend in with the background of the drum. So that's why I did it in red and not in white. If it was white, I would have to spend more time painting this, and I don't want to do that. Okay, that part's done. I'm going to go ahead and do some gold on the edges of the tree. So if I go from below and just kind of brush up a bit. Ta-da! All right, moving on up.